I will now call the special meeting of the Pajaro Valley Healthcare District to order. Rosie, if you can, please give us a roll call.
Oh, yes, Director Fox. Here, Director Gallagher.
Here.
Director Pimentel.
Here.
Director Thompson.
Here.
And Chair Nugent.
Here. I'll ask now if there's anything to report out of closed session. Don't believe so. Nothing to report out of closed session. And any agenda modifications for consideration from staff. And seeing none, I'll ask for public comment on matters not on today's agenda. Rosie, any raised hands online?
No hands online.
Anyone in the public looking to speak? So now I'll close the public comment and move on to any comments from our board members. Get into our discussion items. Any comments? No? Okay. Moving on to our only discussion item, our only item for today's meeting is Pajaro Valley Healthcare District External Partnerships Ad Hoc Committee update and request for proposals. Steve?
Yeah, so the board has met a number of times on this particular item, looking for strategic partnerships for the benefit of our district and our hospital. And we have met to discuss guiding principles on what would guide us in that endeavor, and then approved the guiding principles. And then the most recent agenda brought forth a draft for a request for proposal to go out to potential strategic partners in the area. And we continue to get feedback both from staff and board members and members of the public through various meetings on the RFP document itself. And those changes are all reflected in the current draft that's in the packet for you, which also includes the appendices that staff have worked on to ensure that respondents or potential respondents have hopefully all the details that they need to be able to understand our business and understand what they might be proposing to partner with us on. And it also includes a timeline for opportunities for posing written questions to us, as well as a virtual Q&A session that we would have with any and all potential respondents who might want to get some clarifying questions answered or additional fact-finding questions that they would have for us. All of those questions and answers, whether they're submitted in writing or they're at that virtual Q&A session, questions and answers will be posted online on our RFP page on the district website so that everybody has the opportunity to see those. And for your consideration today is approving the RFP itself and authorizing staff to distribute it and receive those proposals.
Thanks, Steve. Any questions before we open up to public comment? All right, I'll open up to public comment now for online first. Anyone online looking to make a comment? No, no raise hands. I'll open up people in attendance. No. Seeing no comments, I'll bring it back to the board for any discussion, and then also entertain a motion. Please.
I have just format issues. If the appendices, the first 4 pages, if there's a way to make them bigger, the part and the maps were kind of busy. I found it difficult, even knowing the layout. If there are similar options, I'd like to see us do that. If not, then these are a reasonable place to start.
Okay, that's a good point. And what we could probably do is we could put the sort of more high-res versions of both of those things on the website so people could just download them, because they're hard to include in a Word document in a different resolution, but we could probably just add them to the site.
That works for me.
Okay.
Questions about execution on publishing that this is out there. What is our communications plan? Is going on our website, we mailing it out to people, imagine a lot of things like.
Yeah, so it will be on the public website once it's approved here and available in that way. And the ad hoc committee and the staff have started to put together a list of organizations, most of whom have already reached out to us, right? Who we will send it directly to, because they've expressed an interest and they have a local healthcare presence. And that will be the list that definitely gets it, and then anybody else will be able to access it on the website, or they can come to us if they hear about it. Get it from us from there. But we would anticipate starting that process within the next 24 to 48 hours. With your approval.
Any comments? Or,
Thank you for all of the work. That's
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Tony
you.
and Joe, thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was excellent and I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
I have high hopes for this. I'm gonna make a motion. Please. I pass a motion to approve the form of the RFP for administrative services, clinical integration, medical staff development dated August 16, 2024, and authorize staff to distribute the RFP and receive proposals.
a second?
I'll second.
Awesome. And before we go to roll call, I think Joe, you want to make some comments?
Yeah, it was just sort of a meta comment about the process. It's been very interesting watching this mature and have input from multiple sources and watching probably 8 or 10 people's brains work to make this be. So it's been really a very interesting and kind of process to participate.
Ditto. I mean, being a part of the ad hoc committee on this, not really knowing where I think we were gonna end up. We knew what we wanted to look for, but how we got there and the whole process, this was, as everything has been the last, it's been now 2 years. Extremely educational, and it was awesome to work with a lot of people within the community to get feedback on this. And to understand, like, you know, what role we have within the local healthcare system. This is great. So just thank you staff for your guys' patience. All of you out there as well too, who helped with this, and excited about it. See what we get.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, staff. I don't know how you'll collectively pull this off.
Right, please.
Okay. Director Cox? Yes. Director Gallagher?
Yes.
Director Pimentel?
Yes.
Director Fernandez?
Yes.
And Chair Higgins?
Yes. Okay, so I will adjourn today's meeting.
Let's go. But yeah, they will